What's up, guys? It's Matt Harrelson here for another edition of What Day Is It? Well, of course, today is March 31st. Believe it or not, we are all the way through March of 2020. And although a lot of people are still stuck at home right now and for the foreseeable future, with yesterday at 5 o'clock being the essential workers only out after being out earlier today, it doesn't seem like a whole lot has changed. But moving on, today is the last day of March. It is March 31st, and the celebration today for March 31st is National Crayon Day, believe it or not. And each year on March 31st, children and adults alike pick up their favorite colors for National Crayon Day. Let's see if I can stand these up here. Opening up a box of crayons opens up a world of imagination and, of course, hours of fun. And a lot of people have plenty of hours to spare right now. So wax and chalk-based crayons have been used by artists around the world for centuries. Edwin Benny created the brightly colored crayons that we're familiar with today. He was part owner of Benny and Smith, a company that produced products such as paint, pigments, and slate pencils for schools. In 1903, Benny and Smith created the Crayola division, and they produced colored wax crayons for children for the first time. Then, in 1904, they presented their Eau de Septic chalk at the Columbian Exposition in St. Louis, winning a gold medal. Now, the chalk was designed to be dustless at many teachers' requests, and of course, was an immediate success. Now, Crayola has a tendency to retire old crayon colors on this day. It's National Crayon Day. From 1990 through March 2017, Crayola has retired over 50 different colors, which include lemon yellow, blue-gray, violet blue, raw umber, orange red, green blue, and orange yellow back in 1990. Magic Mint, not Magic Mike, Magic Mint, Blizzard Blue, Teal Blue, and Mulberry in 2003, and Dandelion in 2017. Of course, we just talked about dandelions a few days ago on Weed Appreciation Day. So here are some fun crayon facts. The smell of crayons is the 18th most recognizable scent for adults in the United States. Crayola makes 3 billion crayons a year. Also, did you know the favorite crayon color of most Americans is blue? Not a surprise there. That's my favorite color too, although this is a little too close to Duke blue. I prefer mine more Carolina blue. Did you know the 100 billionth crayon was made by none other than Fred Rogers on Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood back in 1996? The color of crayon that Mr. Rogers created was blue ribbon. And finally, did you know in 1962, Crayola changed the name of the color flesh to peach? That was probably a good call. So here, of course, is how to celebrate National Crayon Day. Get out your crayons and color away. National Crayon Day can easily be celebrated by dusting off your box of crayons and sitting down with them to do some coloring, either alone or with your kids. This holiday is also the perfect day to introduce a child, if you haven't already, to the joys of drawing with crayons. If you're on social media, of course, you can let everybody know you're celebrating this holiday by using the hashtag National Crayon Day. Also, if you have gently used crayons, used but not all the way worn down, you can always donate them to the Crayon Collection, and they'll give the crayons to art schools in need. Another way to celebrate this holiday is by reading Harold and the Purple Crayon by Crockett Johnson to your children. So, lots of things happen every day, and on March 31st, let's talk about what happened today in history. All the way back in 1880, the first electric street lights ever installed by a municipality are turned on in Wabash, Indiana. I think that's how you pronounce it. I wonder if that's on their Welcome to Wabash sign. In 1889, the Eiffel Tower in Paris officially opens on the left bank as part of the exhibition of 1889, and people have been kissing in front of it ever since. In 1917, the United States purchases the Virgin Islands from Denmark for $25 million. That was a good call. In 1918, the very next year, daylight savings time goes into effect throughout the United States for the first time, and that was not a good idea. We could do without that. Is today your birthday on March 31st? Well, if it is, then you celebrate it with some pretty cool and famous people, and here they are. In 1811, Robert Wilhelm Bunsen was born, chemist and inventor of the Bunsen burner, also why today is also Bunsen Burner Day. Unfortunately, I don't have any Bunsen burners here at the house, so decided not to celebrate that one. In 1878, Jack Johnson, the first African-American boxer to become world heavyweight champion, was born. In 1927, William Daniels was born. And if you don't know who that is, but you're my age or around my age, you will here in a second. William Daniels, actor, known for his role as Dr. Mark Craig in the NBC drama St. Elsewhere, for which he won 2 Emmy Awards. Also known for playing Mr. Feeney in the ABC sitcom Boy Meets World. Feeney! Also born on this day in 1934, Shirley Jones, actress and singer, in her 6 decades in the show business. She starred as wholesome characters in a number of well-known musical films such as Oklahoma, Carousel, and The Music Man. Also born on this day in 1943, Christopher Walken, actor, singer, comedian, director, producer, screenwriter, and dancer, who has appeared in more than 100 films and TV programs, including Deer Hunter, Batman Returns, Pulp Fiction, Sleepy Hollow, Catch Me If You Can, Wedding Crashers, and so many more. Too bad the cure for the coronavirus is not more cowbell. In 1948, Rhea Perlman was born, actress and author, best known for her role as head waitress Carla Tortelli on the sitcom Cheers from 1982 to 1993. Of course, has been married to Danny DeVito since 1982. Born on the same day, obviously, in the same year, also 1948, was Al Gore, former vice president to Bill Clinton. Almost said William, same thing. To Bill Clinton. Of course, Al Gore, inventor of the internet. Not really. And global warming. Maybe. And finally, born on this day in 1971, Scottish actor, Ewan McGregor, actor known internationally for his various film roles, including independent dramas, science fiction epics is how it was written, of course that's Star Wars, and musicals, which he's been in a few, including Big Fish, I believe. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. And finally, let's end today's show like we end every other show, and that is with the thought for the day for March 31st. Don't lament in your heart when an opportunity was missed. Weeping eyes can't recognize the next great opportunity in your life. Unknown author. So just because you missed out on something you thought was great at the time doesn't mean it's lost forever. It also doesn't mean that something even better isn't right around the corner waiting for you. So cheer up, because great things are ahead for you. So let me know in the comments your favorite color of crayon. And if you want, send me any pics, put them down in the comments of something that you've drawn or your kids have drawn via crayons, whether it's something original or these coloring books for adults and kids that are very popular right now. It probably will be popular for the next few weeks and months as we all sit inside and try to find things to do. But in the meantime, what day is it? It's March 31st, and we are done with March. Appreciate you guys for watching. Have a great day. See you tomorrow.